going on, everybody? D. Allen Ricks coming to you live with another video. I got another video today, and what I want to talk about is why Brandon Ingram should be compared to Kevin Durant. Now you see all these people talking about oh, this is unfair. It's so unfair. You know, they bring Kevin Durant's name up with Brandon Ingram. You know, of course. You see all these people talk about, well, of course he's not Kevin Durant. I'm going to play an audio clip, and I want y'all to listen to this audio clip right now, and I want y'all to hear what they were saying about Kevin Durant when he first came in the league and how they would talk about his weight.
Everyone knows you couldn't bench press 185 pounds, and it raised the eyebrows of a lot of critics. If you were a GM and you had heard that about a guy that you were potentially going to draft, what would that have made you think?
Made me think nothing. If the guy can play basketball, a guy can play basketball. So I really wasn't worried about that too much. I was just worried about this day, and I'm glad I'm going to Seattle.
You know, people get so caught up in the moment and they don't actually analyze the situation, because if you analyze the situation, you would know that it's players who came in the league who were so skinny. It's a progression. You know, a lot of these players are still thin, you know, they're still frail, you know, and when they come into the league, but they start to gain weight and start to gain muscle, you know, as every season progresses. And what people have to realize is time repeats itself. That's why Kevin Durant said out of all the players, you know, he could look in the mirror and actually see himself in Brandon Ingram. And the reason why is because he's tall, he's lanky, you know, he could get a shot, he could pretty much do everything. Brandon Ingram could shoot, he could do everything, he could defend well. And actually, I'm gonna pull up another thing. I'm gonna pull up this on the screen. I want y'all to see this. You see the guy talking about how Kevin Durant was coming into the league, he wasn't the best defender. Comparing, they say he's like a mixture between Anthony Davis and Kevin Durant, you know, all in one. So we got the best player in the draft, you know, so he could do it all. He could move without the ball, he could shoot, he could spread the floor. You know, he's the closest thing to a Kevin Durant. Handles, they could bring the ball up the floor, they could rebound, they could get after it defensively. They said that Brandon Ingram cried when he lost the tournament. Winning really means a lot to him. It's just like Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant lost the finals, you see that Kevin Durant has family values. You know, he loved his family. Same thing with Brandon Ingram. He always talking about going fishing with his grandmother. He's relaxed, you know, he's more quiet. Kevin Durant's the same way. He's quiet, he's laid back, he don't really talk too much. That's why I don't understand why people criticize Kevin Durant for leaving, because Kevin Durant don't like losing. As long as Kevin Durant was on a team with Russell Westbrook, a lot of his shots was contested. You know, with Brandon Ingram, he's already come into a situation where D'Angelo Russell likes to pass the ball. You know, Steve Kerr preaches ball movement over at, you know, Golden State, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think that's his name, he tried to model his game after Kevin Durant, but Kobe already let it be known that, you know, he has a long way to go. He tried to model his game after Kevin Durant, but Antetokounmpo don't have that shot that Kevin Durant has, but you know that Brandon Ingram has that shot that Kevin Durant has. And I think that what Brandon Ingram is going to do is perfect this shot, because if you see he shoot the ball on this side and throw the ball over, I think that, you know, later on they're going to try to get him to bring the ball like closer to right here, and the Lakers are going to help him perfect this shot. He already has a great touch, he already has a great shot. He's around the organization, so they're probably going to put him with, you know, around Kobe, and Kobe's going to give him some tips on how to become better and put, you know, rotation within the ball. And you know, Luke Walton's coming in, and you know, Luke Walton's going to help him. In college, Coach K played a different brand of basketball than Kevin Durant played when he went to University of Texas. They play two totally different styles of basketball. If you look at Coach K team, they play as a team. Everybody touched the ball, everybody passed the ball. With Kevin Durant, it's more so ISO, to shoot, I need to shoot. I believe that Brandon Ingram was capable of scoring way more at Duke. Him and Kevin Durant played two totally different styles, you know, of basketball when they went to their colleges, you know, but it was so much similarities. If you look at the shot percentages when they both was coming out, it's pretty much equal. He modeled his game after Kevin Durant. He studied Kevin Durant. He can't wait to play Kevin Durant. He already has the attitude. He has the work ethic. He wants to get better. You know, he's going to progress, and he's around a great organization. And I love the way they're building these guys. They're building these guys to have that championship mentality, which you don't see around in the league. And a lot of people just caught in the moment. They don't think long term. A lot of players like LeBron James, He was compared to Magic Johnson. Every player is going to get compared to a person when they come up. Years down the road, years and years down the road, it's going to be players that's getting compared to Brandon Ingram. It's going to be players that's compared to Jordan Clarkson. It's going to be players that's compared to D'Angelo Russell. You know, it's going to be players that's always going to be compared. You know, they're always going to draw comparisons. You know, that's how Ben Simmons got comparisons to LeBron James. Everybody's going to get comparisons, and they're fair comparisons because it's just a comparison. It's not saying that this player is that player or this player does what this player is going to do. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, man. I appreciate y'all. I like to spread truth. That's what I like to do in this channel. I don't like to do like the media outlets and force opinions on y'all. All right, man. Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Subscribe to my channel. I'm out.
Just tryna win now, ain't tryna take another loss. Don't want another 9 to 5. Don't feel like dealing with another boss who believe in me. Nobody does, nigga. Me and God, that's all that matters. Like all my pain come out and laughter, but it feels like I'm going down and let it out. You done shitted on me.